fuck yeah.
Or for Resident Evil 4?
Mm-hmm.
Didn't it start off as a DMC game?
No.
Or am I tripping?
So it was gonna be like there's like footage of like RE4 from when they were gonna like do some stuff to it. Mm-hmm. It was gonna be like a mix of like RE2 and RE4. So it was gonna have this still shot camera, but then have more versatility in the movement. It was really good. But then they changed it to like this weird action shit. And then they ruined the whole series with 4, 5, and 6. So
yeah.
We live. Everything is good. Let's have a quick mic check, real quick. Shout out to everybody tuning into the podcast. Let us know if our mic is fine. Let me know if I'm not loud enough, if I'm too loud. Hope everybody's having a great day. This podcast almost didn't happen. But you know, a lot of people are saying like, yo, we got to do Press Start podcast today. Some people, you know, work the night shift and they just need something. So, you know, we here for the
get them through.
Yeah, so we're here for the people, and I definitely understand that. When Joe Budden podcast come around, I need that in my blood sometimes, you know? It really be.
I was just listening to that.
Yeah, so
more of a Joe Rogan podcast guy.
Yeah, so I know some these podcasts really help some of y'all in y'all days. So here we are. There's not a lot to talk about, so I can't guarantee a full 2 hours of this podcast, but we're gonna make some work. You know, we're gonna try to entertain y'all for as long as we can. With that being said, we're going to go ahead and get started. Press Start Podcast, episode 138. It was all a dream. You know what we're going to talk about? Because, honestly, J-Man, I think we got the best bet going on, man. A lot of people have been paying attention to our bet. You know,
come on.
Our bet is so good that, you know, BG had to piggyback off the bet with Jay Barry.
Oh, yeah.
Wanted to get
BG number one cloud chaser of 2020. I seen that. I knew what time it was.
You know what I mean? Our bet was so good, he had to piggyback and jump on board of that bet. You know what I mean? So it's definitely, a lot of people have been paying attention to this bet, and it's getting extremely, extremely interesting. We're going to talk about that a little bit later, but let's go ahead and do the intros first, in case we got any new faces watching the podcast for the very first time. Our podcast is available on SoundCloud, iTunes, Google Play, all that good stuff. Make sure you guys check out our Patreon, which we do a second podcast called Off the Record there every 2 weeks. We just did one on Tuesday. Great episode. We had a guest too. It was dope. Make sure you guys check out our Patreon. Jack, how much it costs to be a part of the Patreon, man, to get a second podcast?
Man.
How much it costs? $1?
$1, $1.
4 quarters.
100 pennies, though. Y'all ain't got that.
Come on.
Y'all got $1. That's it. Then you support everybody here on the panel, and you get a second podcast. You get a second podcast as well. All right, so we're gonna start off with Jack. Say what's up.
What's good, everybody? It's Jack Move. I hope everybody's having a good week. I'm having an okay week, man. You know, we supposed to be a week removed, you know, a week out from getting Last of Us Part 2, but you know, that's neither here nor there, I guess, right? Fuck me, I guess, right? So,
That's right, Jack. Fuck you.
I've been proud of Jack on the timeline though, dog. I'm seeing you out here shooting your shot. You know
what you mean? What you mean?
Dog? I see you shooting your shot out here. You talking to women.
Oh yeah,
I respect it, dog. Jack shooting your shot.
You looking for a Valentine's?
You looking, man.
Hey, man.
Jack trying to fly something out. Like, he tries to, he hit in the DMs like, yo, I got it. You know what I mean? I'll fly you out, put you on the plane.
You know he's just trying to fuck K-Fang or some shit like that.
Whoa!
Fang can be down for it, too. That's the crazy part.
Fang is a beautiful woman.
Jack, I wonder how many people from your Discord would actually, like, be down to fuck you.
Actually, a disturbing amount, I'm sure. Well, I gotta stay out there sometime, man. Shit crazy.
All right, Alex, say what's up to the people, man.
What's up, everybody? I am de-stressed today, so I'm gonna be more relaxed. Hopefully, y'all had a good week. Valentine's Day is tomorrow. If you don't have a Valentine, I will be your Valentine.
All right. Alex, his pockets out, y'all. Go ahead and do it.
Alex, tell the real reason why you de-stressed or what. Tell the real reason. What happened, man? A couple hours ago, man. What happened?
Valentine's Day came early in my household. So listen, I'm a little bit, mellower And but if you need a Valentine, if you need someone to hold you tight, close, let you sit in my chest and just breathe me in, I got you. I'll be that one for you.
I got one question, Alex. Can I ask?
You can ask me anything.
Did you eat the butt or no?
Huh?
God damn.
Did you eat the butt or no?
What?
Oh, sir, like groceries.
He said like groceries. Alright, pink eye on the way. I see you.
What do you?
It is Valentine's Day, guys, coming up.
Yeah, that's tomorrow.
You think we should start this, tradition of I did give away Pornhub Premium to 3 lucky
you did
people.
do that.
We should
what
do
you guys
that
think?
again.
Do you think we should give away Pornhub Premium?
Oh,
Yes.
shit.
Fuck it, let's do it.
Oh,
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? I think I'm gonna
Give
do
away
that.
Pornhub Premium for Valentine's Day.
Bless
Valentine's Day,
the
man.
best of Patreon again.
Yeah, I think.
Who won that shit last time?
Novocaine won that shit. That was a
Yeah,
good thing. Yeah. I know he won. I don't know. I don't
I
know
ain't
the
heard
rest.
from him for like a whole month till he came back around. I'm like, no, where you been at, bro? Where you been at, dog?
Yeah, he did disappear, man, and he came back into Discord. And he was a changed man a little bit, man. The swagger was up. You know what I mean? He was talking a little spicy.
He was more relaxed.
You know what I mean? He said that premium changed his life, yo. So I'm gonna have to bless some people with that for Valentine's Day tomorrow, yo. J-May, say what's up to the people, man.
What's going on, everybody? J-May back checking in with the podcast. Definitely glad to be here. Kofi, like I said on Twitter, I'm gonna need my 60 in all ones, baby. Count the things out, all ones. I'll be here to wait. You know what I mean? It might take you a long time. I know it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. But make sure y'all go pick up Dreams. That joint come out tomorrow. All you need to know is IGN loves it, and that's the, you know what I mean? That's the only opinion that matters.
All right, let's just get into this bet. really fast recap if you do not know what's going on. Me and J-Main have a bet. Pretty much during the podcast, he was saying that Dreams was going to outscore Ori and the Will of the Wisp. I said, hell no, that's not happening. And here we are today. Dreams, the reviews are rolling out. 7 reviews in, and it's currently sitting at a big 91 on Metacritic right now with 7 reviews. So, you know, J-Main is feeling himself. You know what I mean? There's a little bit of a swagger in the step. You know, a little bass in his voice now. He's feeling gassed. And I'm not too worried. People have been adding me, try to give me an early out, but I'm still not too worried. You know when I'll start to get worried, J-Main? When Dreams took, on some real shit, I'm giving it 2 more days. If Dreams reviews don't pass 20, like 20 critics, then I'm going to start panicking. Then I'm going to start panicking a little bit. Because
did I not say that when I first made the bet? Was that not one of the things I said? It's not going to get reviewed by a lot of people. We're going to see, though, because the game ain't officially out yet, so it's still got time. But the review embargo is clearly up. And we only had 7 reviews.
7
right
reviews.
Now. We only had
I'm
7,
super. Listen to this, J-Man. I'm absolutely super confident if Dreams was to get like 30 plus reviews, it's not staying at that 91. Originally, Dreams was at 94 with 7 reviews. It dropped it to a 91. I bet you anything, J-Man, if this shit gets 20 reviews, 30 reviews, that score is not staying at a 91 because expect some 80s in there, even if it's mostly positive. I expect some more 80s, and you never know. Usually someone comes with the snake and gives it like a mixed review, and fucks it up. That's where you have the advantage over me in this bet. I know Ori and the Will of the Wisp is going to be fire. I know it's going to be fire, but the last Ori has like 73 or 80 reviews on it. That's
probably gonna have more than that.
So
for this
one, you already know this one's gonna have a shit ton of reviews. So the odds are kind of stacking against my favor when it comes to that. So it's definitely an interesting bet. I wouldn't count me out just yet because
how did the roles reverse and you feel like the underdog now?
I don't feel
how does that happen?
I don't feel like
that. Dreams versus Ori. Talk about don't count me out. You was never the underdog.
No,
what are you talking about?
But people look. I had a lot of people on my side, Jamie. That's facts. I had a lot of people on my side.
Everybody,
because I did polls on the podcast. I did polls on Twitter. Everyone says easy money, Kofi. But a lot of people are, you know what I mean, they switching sides. They see these things and they switching sides, yo. But I'm talking to those people. Don't count me out. Don't count me out just yet, because I'm still very confident that Dreams is gonna get above a 90 on Metacritic myself.
Say that again. Say that again.
No, I mean, Ori is gonna get.
What you say?
I mean, Ori.
Run that back, yo.
What time it is?
I said Ori. I meant to say Ori is gonna get above a 90 on Metacritic.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
I'm just waiting on one more review from GameSpot.
Oh,
and then
man, they gonna
I know
bless
what
me.
time it is. I
Did
know what
GameSpot
time
give it a 9? On my
IGN gave it a 9.
IGN gave it a 9. Game Informer is still doing their review. Their early impressions was a 9.5. So you already know what they're.
Kofi, if you lose this, Kofi, that'd be a damn shame.
Hey, if GameSpot give it a 9, industry just gonna follow suit, man.
Yeah.
You know what time it is. Industry
That's
gonna
what
follow
I'm saying.
suit.
I'm waiting on GameSpot, because you guys already know how they review their game. They're usually very, hard on games. They're pretty critical. Yeah. So anyhow, they gave it a 7 or an 8. I'm blessed. That's dropping the score from a 91, because if you guys know
we need to
anything
have
about,
a pro Xbox fucking review site review that game.
I was waiting for that, bro. I was waiting for Xbox Mondo.
Windows Central or something.
For Windows Central.
Like WCCF Tech, Windows Central.
Like I said on Twitter, I'm willing to slide even just Corden a 60 piece, so he can give that shit like a.
Now
6.
you willing to pay just the? Oh man.
Yes, I was willing to pay that 60, so J Main don't win this bet.
To break even.
So
petty.
I think with Metacritic though, the thing is, even those like sites like that, I don't think they weigh as much into the score.
That's what I was about to
say. Because Metacritic has a huge like weight scale thing where certain sites with more credibility get more say in the final score. So
Yep.
So that's why I need the big sites to fuck with it.
All those little hundreds that y'all gassing.
Yeah,
GameSpot
like
comes with a 7, it's a wrap. What does that mean?
Yeah, a 7 from GameSpot could hurt bad.
From who?
That score from
GameSpot.
You said Gamescock? I'm sorry.
What?
I ain't hear all that. Wait.
Why?
I heard you say Gamescock.
Somebody run that back, yo.
What website are you on?
I hope you didn't say that, J Man.
I ain't say that.
All right, man.
All right, so let's get a new temperature check, because I've been taken to the chat, and a lot of them said Ori still got this, like prior to the reviews of Dreams dropping. Now I'm coming back to the chat. Who you think is going to win between Dreams and Ori? Now, with these
put
latest
a 1
reviews
for Ori,
out,
a 2 for Dreams.
All right, let's do that. 1 for Ori, 2 for Dreams. All right, let's hear
Ooh.
it. With the new reviews out, how y'all feeling now? Have y'all switched
It's about
sides?
to be dreams and nightmares for you, Kofi. All right, where we at? Let's go, Jack.
I don't think, because I never thought Ori 2 was getting over a 90. So
okay,
this is like,
a lot of ones now.
Y'all could have straw polled, but that's all right.
a lot of ones are coming in.
That's the same person over and over with them ones.
Ori comes with an 89, yo, that's gonna be.
It's definitely gonna be interesting. This is definitely
look at all the
the year
ponies
so
in the
far,
chat.
man. It's the bet of the year so far. It's entertaining.
You seen that post though from the developer from Ori?
What they say?
What do you say?
What the fuck? I gotta find it real quick. But that shit had me nervous as hell. Damn, I could pull it up real quick. How far back?
Yo, Ori.
He was basically talking about the development process of the game. Oh, here it go.
Oh yeah. Read that real quick for us.
That shit, it's type long, but
All right, or summarize it if you can quickly.
Yeah. So he said basically the game has gone from 10 to 15 people in the first one to now the studio is 3 to 4 times the size. He said the proof will be in the pudding, but he's saying that they have like some of the best talent in the industry working on this game. That the game is of course bigger and better than ever. They're trying to do more things with it. He compares it to the transition like from Super Mario Brothers 1 to 3, like how 3 was looked at compared to 1, or the same with Zelda 1 going to Zelda 3. He's the creative director too, so he's talking big shit.
Yeah.
He was like, yeah, take his word with a grain of salt, but they've been working on this game for 4+ years. It was hard, but he's saying like this game it's the shit. So I was like, oh, this shit sounded like a. The way he talked, sounded like a 93.
Yo, J-Man, like I've been actually trying to like put all bets to the side. You know, I've been like trying to step back and look at Ori and see how reviewers can be like critical of this game. And I went back and I looked at gameplay of the original game, and I'm comparing it to the new one. Like, it really is Ori on steroids from the combat. Combat looks like super improved with like the types of shit that you can do. The enemies look super improved. It has a time attack mode now. It has side quests now, like vendors in the thing. Like overall, like I don't know how this game is possibly gonna score lower than the first one. I'm just trying to figure it out. Like, how is it possible?
You know what the review I'm waiting for is gonna be like. Ori and the Blind Forest was such a great game, and while the developers promised us that 2 would be a step forward, I'm sad to report that it's nothing but a step in the wrong direction. Wow, I'm waiting for that.
Yo, because everything looks
The
it's
title of
on
the review is gonna
steroids.
be the blind leading the blind and shit like that.
All right, yo, hold up. Let's talk about these dream reviews, though. Let's talk about these dreams reviews real quick. I think there's I don't know how they're rating this game, dog.
I told you how they was gonna rate it.
I don't think some of these scores are warranted, man. I don't think some of these scores are warranted.
How they were gonna rate it, dog. Read the reviews.
Rated
Easy,
so how they gonna rate
and
it?
understandable creation tools that show a lot of potential for what you can make in the future.
That's some bullshit. You're telling me a game is getting high scores on possibility.
Yes, because it's a creation tool. They're grading it as a creation tool, not as something like a game. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, while you were looking at the creations that people were making over the last 9 months, they're looking at it as, wow, if they can do this in 9 months and these creation tools are this easy to pick up, imagine what they can do in the future. They're looking at it as a game as a service. That's what they're looking at it as. Like something that's going to grow over time and get better and better with more effort and work that people put into it.
You know what, Jay?
That's what they're looking at.
If you win, you win. If you win, you win. But you know what? You know what card I'm pulling out?
What?
Media bias.
Oh, get out of here! No,
Media bias.
Media bias.
that ain't working.
Media bias.
man.
Just a few weeks ago, you and BG. Oh, Ori's
Listen,
I never,
It is-
I never said that. BG said that.
It is
Don't even
it is
attach
a
my name.
pro. It is a pro PlayStation agenda.
I agree.
It is media bias.
I agree. Media bias. Y'all pulling the Xbox man's card with this one. I'm pulling the media bias card. Nah. You know what I mean?
No, Ori gonna review good, man.
I know it will,
I'm not even worried about it. Like, I think that game is gonna be fucking fantastic.
You think
I still
it'll be
gotta
90
get the
good?
first one though.
You think it's
Yeah,
gonna
hell
be
yeah.
90
Beat Ori 1 yet?
I didn't even be Ori 1.
What you doing?
I think it could be 90.
What is wrong with you?
The first one is fire. Play that.
I'm close to the end though. I'm really close to the end. I'm like 9 hours in.
Oh yeah, you close then.
Yeah.
I guess we're gonna see what happens. So,
I'll beat it before the second one come out though.
guys, listening to this podcast right now, everyone here live, and people gonna listen to us later. Pay attention to Twitter tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be the real big day. You know, that's launch day of Dreams. If it's gonna be getting, a lot more reviews, a lot should be popping up tomorrow. If a lot of reviews don't pop up tomorrow, I think I'm gonna start panicking a little bit because you know what I mean, I'm gonna start panicking a little bit. Yeah, and J-Man kind of J-Man try to snake me here. You know what I mean? He tried to do. He tried to finesse me. He's saying that we should count 7 days from the first review to make it fair. So he's trying to snake me, dog.
Dreams might not make it to 50, so I agree with the week. The week from because you know how Metacritic works.
You think that's fair? I think he's trying to snake me. I think he's trying to snake me.
But then again, no, this is a game that people gotta really sink some time into to get it. Like,
Yo, just call J-Main fucking Dream Snake. That man trying to snake.
if y'all do 2 weeks, that might fuck over J-Main though.
That's what I'm saying. That's why he doesn't want to do it. That's why he doesn't
Kofi
want
was
to
trying to do. If we wait until what's that? Ori come out. That's a whole 28 days.
No, see that? Yeah, that
on the review market. You know how long people would have to play that.
But Jack,
nitpick?
Yo, Jack, hear out my point though. Hear out my point. Ori has already gotten gold, right? So you already know reviewers are gonna get a copy of the game mad early. The embargo's probably gonna be out way before the game comes out. You know, because I'm pretty sure they're gonna be confident with the game, right? So you already know Ori the first day that the embargo lifts, it's gonna have probably 70, maybe 50 plus reviews its first day. for Dreams is gonna take a long time before even it gets some reviews. So J-Main trying to cap it.
It's gonna get a lot of reviews.
So
J-Main trying to cap it in 7 days. He's trying to cap it in 7 days.
7 days.
And you want it to be like, okay,
it's advantage for him.
Y'all got to meet in the middle, dog. I think it's got to be 2 weeks,
fam.
It's got to be 2 weeks.
Nah,
because
fam.
you saying that's like 28 days away, right? And then
okay, J-Main, let's do 2 weeks. But if it's a landslide, automatic winner. That should be fair.
Nah, we doing a week, fam. Like you said in the tweet that I pulled up. I pulled up the receipts, dog.
A week is fair. A week low key
it's fair, dog.
I don't know if it's fair. I don't know if it's fair.
Dreams playing it through the week,
but Dreams had an early access, so
that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. How does the early access matter, bro? The early access
had it.
Yeah, but take it in. The early access was limited anyways. It was limited. So
it was limited in some of the creation tools. So this is what it was limited in. Only things that will make it better. So it was limited in the creation tools, which would make it better. It was limited in not having a story, which would probably improve the score. And it was limited in probably some other things that you couldn't do. So it's limited in things that would make it better. So that's what I'm saying. Like if they get access to more stuff, they're probably gonna jack the score up.
Yo,
so,
I'm saying,
you know what I mean?
I'm saying we should wait.
I help you out.
Listen, I'm saying we should wait 2 weeks. But if it's lopsided, then we already know nothing's gonna happen. Like if one is an 80 and one is a 93, there's no point waiting the full 2 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah. We can still do that with 7 days.
Too. So you're saying if it's lopsided in one direction,
if it's lopsided in one direction, cut it. Yo, you won, I won, or whatever.
So what is so hold on? What is lopsided? 10 points, 8 points? What?
I think 6 points, because even if something gets like an 84 and something is at like a 91, for that jump to happen, it's unlikely. Like that's super unlikely. On Metacritic, it's super unlikely.
If that shit like mid 80s when they start,
if one is mid 80s and one is 90s,
that all depends though on how many.
Yeah, but if it got like 20 something reviews, then like that's probably.
I've seen Death Stranding dropped a lot. 7 days, dog. I'm sticking with 7 days, dog. The people spoken. It's fair.
It's just the way the type of game Dreams is. I can see why Kofi's saying. I can see both sides.
Reviewers are gonna be mad slow to review this game, but he's trying to cap it in the. He's trying to cap it quick. He's trying to cap it quick.
That's true.
He's trying to cap it quick. Yo, reviewers are gonna take mad long to review.
But it isn't about the short story. It's about like the tools and the mechanics that are in there. So if they don't review it over time and they don't really dig into like what the game does, then it's going to be 7 days and you will win because they're just going to rush it out.
But what you're saying sounds like it would need more than 2 weeks then. But we're not waiting that long.
So the thing is though,
so a week's not going to make a difference.
But hold on, if you look at it from like a 2 week perspective or more, then they'll have more time with the game to dig into those tools and see what's there. So the score could in fact lower because of that. So it's like a toss up really.
See, look, my thing is Dreams is a slow burn when it comes to the review thing, where Ori won't be a slow burn. All major outlets and review sites are going to have their review out the first day. That's what I'm trying to say. It's not really that fair, but I see what J-Man's trying to do.
You got people that want to do collectathons with Ori and 100% the game before they review. That's going to take some time. If they want to be completionists, it's going to take some time.
J-Man, when was the last... Actually, J-Man, when was the last time a game review site actually beat the fucking game that they're reviewing?
Like 100%. They don't 100% shit. Come on.
That actually works in my favor, too. They don't have to use all the tools to review it. They could just say, okay, I see these tools. They're easy to use. Boom.
Should we take it to the chat 7 days or 2 weeks?
Nope.
Should we take it
I'm
to
seeing
the chat?
I'm seeing a lot of 7 days in the chat. I'm seeing a lot of 7 days.
All right, fine. We'll leave it at 7
We solid at 7, dog.
We'll leave it at 7. We leave it at 7. You got it, dog. But you know what I mean? Anyhow, I wait another week and I see Dreams score drop Lord and Ori. Me and you are scrapping, dog. You know what I mean? Me and you are fighting. We're just fighting. That's it.
Jack, what's great is that you and I aren't doing any of this bullshit, and we're just hanging out, watching this shit explode.
Oh, yeah, look, Chad even. Oh, okay, one person said 2 weeks. A lot of 7 days.
I'm here for the fuck shit though.
I'm here for the fuckery.
Exactly, your daddy Tony. Where's J-Man's confidence at? He was so gassed earlier, but all of a sudden he's moving like he's shook out here, dog.
Nah, I presented this a month ago. I presented 50 reviews, and you the one that said a week. So I said I went back to your state. You said a week, so we're gonna do a week.
We'll wait a
man.
week. We'll wait a week. All right, let me read some super chats. This one's from Jay Barr. He says, "Pay that man Jay Main his money. Best list."
Give it to me.
Shout out to you, Jay Barry.
Give me that.
Did Jay Bar really just say
Yeah,
best lisp?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man,
That's his slogan on YouTube. The best lisp on YouTube.
Yeah,
Stop
I
this,
might have to
Jay-Bar.
fight him for that title because sometimes I can be fucking up too. Super
No,
average.
you
Thanks for
don't,
the
you, don't,
donation.
you don't really lisp. You get like you can't say millennium.
All right, I'm not gonna attempt to say it. Your daddy Tony, I hope Kofi loses for thinking Dreams was gonna get reviewed based off user created content.
Facts. That's a fact. That's all you kept saying. Yo, these games on here is trash.
It is trash.
Why
I'm
would
just speaking
anybody
facts.
like this game not get nothing above an 85? That's what you said.
Jack, I got beef with the PlayStation community though, but we're gonna get to that after.
No,
the
man.
He says,
No.
Ori probably got it though, so he still believes Ori probably got it. But I got
Ori's the favorite. Ori's the favorite.
I got beef with the PlayStation community, dog.
I got beef with
they do,
PlayStation.
Listen, Kofi, don't do this again.
Nah,
Don't
I'm
do
doing it.
again.
I'm doing it. I got beef with them.
Shit.
I'm doing it.
Oh man.
How many
What happened?
times have I been through Kofi plays some Nintendo kitty trash? Nintendo's kitty trash, this, that.
Don't
a
do
lot
this.
from the PlayStation community. Then I see the same people hyping up some of these creations and dreams, Jack, that look like complete dog shit. Explain to me why this is fair. Now I get criticized for that, but they hyping up some of these user-created, cartoon-looking dog shit playing games. Explain to me, Jack. I need that.
Now, I gotta ask you a question. Are these the true, PlayStation gamers that get it in these trophy streets and, got the utmost respect for people like me? Or are these the PlayStation dick eaters? It's two different people we're talking about here now.
That's true.
The dick eaters accept anything, okay? They love everything, we ain't got online on our game. That's great. We didn't deserve it. No way. There's these type motherfuckers. So I don't know exactly who was doing the critiquing, but that is very
Well,
hypocritical,
Jack, then you're telling me there's a lot of dick eating going on in the PlayStation community.
There is. Sadly.
A lot of dick eating,
Alright.
like breakfast, lunch, and dinner, sort of a thing.
I got another question as well. How fast is J Main gonna drop Dreams in the chat?
Oof.
Shoot off.
Ooh,
Shoot off in the chat.
Wait, that ain't got nothing to do with the bet.
I'm not saying it has
Is
to do
J
with the
Man
bet.
even gonna buy
I'm
Dreams?
just saying, how
I already bought
fast is
Dreams.
J Man gonna
already
drop
bought it.
Dreams though?
I already bought it.
I just wanna
Actually,
know.
bought it twice. I bought it twice.
I'm gonna give J Main 6 days.
I'm supporting and doing more promoting of Dreams than PlayStation is right now. That's the fucking crazy thing about it.
Facts.
PlayStation don't support none of these small titles or games they don't think is AAA blockbusters.
J Main,
Stop.
this bet has been getting a lot more attention in this community than fucking what Sony's been doing.
Agree,
Bro, I seen them tweeting out some stuff today, but that was only after the reviews started coming out. They saw like it was getting a couple good reviews. I was like, oh, guys, Dreams is coming out tomorrow. Don't forget to pick it up. Motherfucker, where was your promotion at 3 weeks ago when the game was getting ready to come out? You motherfuckers suck.
Yeah. Another question: how do you guys think this game will play out when it comes to sales? Do you think it's gonna be a commercial hit or something like that? What do you guys think about that?
Hell no.
Absolutely not.
Hell no. No. It won't even be on MPD. Like,
No, it's
I don't
not
think
gonna
it's
be
even
on
gonna.
Damn, you don't think they'll make
Because
ain't
ain't
shit
nothing
coming
came
bro.
out. It might, because nothing came out, but it's gonna be very low if it's on MPD. I say
I
in
ain't
between
buying
15 and
shit.
20 on MPD.
it's not gonna. I don't think it's gonna do like people aren't gonna be like fucking 10 million like they were.
we got a man in the chat says he's gonna say he's gonna do 2 million copies.
Yeah.
Huh?
You think?
No.
You think so?
At launch? Who
You think
said
it's
that?
At
gonna sell 2
launch?
million?
I don't know what y'all talking about. Lifetime? Yeah.
No.
See, a game like
It
this,
will.
even though the PlayStation fans absolutely hate this idea, but a game like this needs a really wide audience. A game like this needs to come to PC if you want it to have legs.
Isn't it already coming to PC?
Apparently,
It's not-
apparently the developers made some comments about it. Like they would actually like to see it come.
I thought
to
it
PC.
was.
No, it's
Yeah, I
not.
thought it was already coming.
The developers
not
themselves-
confirmed.
It's
It's
not
not
confirmed, but the developers themselves said they would actually like for it to come.
Oh, so
out
it's coming.
to PC.
So it's coming.
They actually said it. And I could see if this game, I could definitely see this game come to PC, probably come on PS5 in some form
If
or fashion.
it goes to PC, I could see it selling more just because of the tools that it has. Like
Right.
people have been really excited about Halo on PC, not because it's just Halo, but because Forge with a mouse and keyboard would be fucking unbelievable
Right.
to do all those maps. So yeah, I could totally see it going to PC and being like a lot bigger there, to be honest.
Same with the creation aspect of Dreams. Like I think like some of the down points I've seen is like some of the controls for Dreams when it comes to creating is not ideal. So even if you could like use the mouse and shit like that and keyboard and stuff for creating, would even improve it alone. So yeah. Break that shit open.
It's getting interesting. So we're gonna keep our eye out on Dreams and its reviews, and make sure you follow all of us on Twitter. All of our ads are at the bottom of the screen. You guys should be able to see it. Follow us all on Twitter. And follow this bet that's going on, man.
I'm the best one to follow. Let's be real.
I've been searching Dreams PS4 reviews on Twitter like every hour.
Jack, don't lie.
Just fucking
Jack, you know I'm the best one to follow, Jack. Let's not lie.
Yes, Alex, this is the best one to
see, there you go. Because I don't do none of the bullshit. You just come to me for thick asses.
That's
funny
bullshit, right there.
Hey, man,
Hopefully they
hey,
connected
man.
to a woman. Yeah.
Thick asses.
If you want to see
Hey,
some,
listen.
if you want to see some girls
Hey,
with
don't-
sticks, follow Alex.
It ain't gotta be a woman. She's gotta be a thick ass, my man. You don't know, right? When you play the game. So it could be any thick ass. Funny dad jokes. I mean, the how do you answer a phone with the yellow square? That was funny. I'm not listen.
Funny and dad, that's an oxymoron right there.
That was funny. All right.
Actually funny and Alex is an oxymoron. That's another topic.
Hey, don't get mad, J-Man. Don't get mad, J-Man. J-Man's just angry I haven't given him attention this week. That's all.
What? Yo, you
Okay.
crazy right now.
All right, let me read these super chats. This one's
Valentine's Day
coming from-
got you in a different mood.
I
This
got
one's
you. I
coming
got
from
you.
Entitled. He says J-Main is a sad PS fanboy. I agree. I agree.
I am the pony commissioner though. So don't get it
Facts,
twisted.
Jack. You lost your title, dog. You haven't done
Lost
the intro
it. Gone.
in like 2 years, bro. You lost, dog.
Lost.
Jack, let it go.
That title's done, yo. You done, dog.
You don't do the intro. You disrespect Killzone and Resist. Not picking up Dreams. How the fuck are you the pony commissioner again? Oh,
Killzone is trash, my
Oh,
man.
I think because you got some fake ass platinum trophies that you the pony commissioner.
I'm not going to even acknowledge that.
Wow.
This is crazy. The slander
Oh,
is
that
so
was
much
a
right
soft spot. My bad. I forgot.
now. Yes, I feel the type of about this. Yes.
We got a donation from Sofa Spy. He says Kid's move passed on his bad bet curse to Kofi. Ooh. Is that we
Kofi,
gotta wait
what's
and see.
your
We gotta wait and see.
What's your record against going against PlayStation exclusives? Like when you talk down on them or you bet against them, like don't you hold L's?
Not really. I said Days Gone was gonna be trash before, and it was trash.
I don't remember that one.
I remember I got the game early.
Spider-Man.
I got the game. Yeah, of course you remember that one. Days
You was
Gone-
quiet on that.
Days Gone. I had
quiet.
that. I told niggas that shit's gonna be trash. It turned out to be trash. I'm trying to remember what else. The Order. I did a really good review on The Order and told niggas what it was. So I don't know. I think I might be like like 4 and 5. I might be 4 or 5.
Oh, you disrespected what was that? What was that?
disrespected?
Until Dawn. Yeah, you disrespected Until Dawn.
That was he.
Yo, Until Dawn was
It was
that's
good.
how I found this motherfucker.
Until Dawn.
That game
Was it like the horror movie one?
That game was
Yeah.
mid. Let's keep it a buck.
That game was
Lit,
flames.
yo.
It was
Flames.
Fire.
That game put Quantic Dream on notice.
Since we're
Facts.
on the topic of talking about PlayStation, Sony acquired Insomniac last year, so apparently they only bought them for $200 million.
That's
What do you
crazy.
mean only? That's a lot.
I thought that was kind of. I think that was kind of small, dog. For the
That's
for the
small.
talent, that's kind of small.
Yeah, well, a game studio, that's not. Yeah.
Because I think people are trying to put it in perspective where EA purchased Respawn for $450
God
million.
damn.
Yeah. So people was bringing up the point that it could have been the IP ownership and how Insomniac don't own no IPs that
Except
really
Sunset.
that hit, except Sunset, yeah. And then they had their other little small titles. But even though Respawn owned Titanfall, Insomniac is a better developer than Respawn to me. So I think for me, like I thought the talent would warrant that purchase being more over a single IP that did good in his first game and actually flopped in the second game. So that's why I was shocked to see that it was that much less than a Respawn purchase by like 200 million.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I just think things like that. I thought like studio purchases were just so much like more, like $500 million or some shit. I don't know why, but that's just what I thought.
So at that price, do you think Microsoft attempted to acquire Insomniac? Do you think they tried at least, or it was out of the question because their ties to Sony? What do you think happened with this whole situation? If you were supposed to just guess. 200 million, Microsoft should be able to acquire that thing.
Yeah, I think they want to keep working on the Spider-Man games and shit like that, though. And like you said, they don't own any of their IPs besides Sunset Overdrive. So if they would have went with Microsoft, it's like
they have to start fresh.
Yeah, we pretty much got to start. You know, what would they make?
Sunset 2.
Sunset 2.
I guess.
When you partner with Sony, you have the opportunity to create another Ratchet and Clank. You have an opportunity to make the Spider-Man sequel. So
reboot Resistance,
Ratchet and Clank, Resistance.
Not being disrespectful.
Yeah, they got a lot of Resistance is definitely falling on Resistance. But
Jesus, Kofi.
They got a few IPs over there at PlayStation.
Yeah,
I mean,
so it makes the most sense they go with PlayStation.
I've always felt that Insomniac was part of Sony. To be honest,
because I mean,
they have a long history together.
They have a long history together. I always thought they were together, anyways. So it makes sense. My thing is like, now, what about like Sunset Overdrive 2, Sunset Overdrive 1? Is that going to come to PlayStation as well?
They could if they want to.
They could if they want to, right? So I think they've always had a good relationship with them, so it makes sense. People are like, oh, it's really cheap. Well, they've always worked with them together. So what, like, who cares about how much money Sony spends? It's more like, okay, well, now maybe the company is no longer having an issue of probably closing down because they were always sort of like somewhat independent, like a Platinum, but not as good as Platinum.
Nah, they better than Platinum.
No, they don't.
They're better than Platinum.
No, I don't.
Definitely better than Platinum.
They're better than Platinum, dog.
I don't think
them Ratchet games, dog. There's some heat on.
You know what I was saying?
That shit I took hours with
that Ratchet family.
I don't think they're better than Platinum.
I say they're more consistent than Platinum. That's what I was saying.
Agree.
I'll
give them
that.
They're
I'll
more
give them
consistent. But when Platinum has a banger, it's a banger. But
it's a banger.
It's 100% more consistent than Platinum games.
They probably gave Sony like the first right to refuse. Like, if Microsoft did like pitch to them and stuff like that, and it's like, look, if we're gonna sell out to anybody, we're gonna give Sony the first option.
Yeah, like if it was, it makes sense. Like we've had a partnership with them for a long time.
For years, yeah.
It's gonna be easy. We know the heads, we know all the good stuff. So let's just move forward with it. It makes sense.
Yep.
Okay. All right, so let's move on to the next topic. A little banger called Anthem. You remember that banger?
Oh, that's a banger, right?
Get the fuck out of here!
Thank you.
So Anthem is getting an overhaul, guys. Pretty much Anthem is getting an overhaul. And how do you guys feel about this? Do you think it's possible for BioWare to revive this game from the graveyard?
No.
Is it
I
possible?
wouldn't say no. I wouldn't say no though, man, because these revival stories have kind of been like they've been happening in this like this generation. Well, I don't know about, because Anthem did seem like one of the worst fucking flops in terms of like quality of game, as far as like how high the expectation were versus how low the damn the final product was. But I don't know, it's just something about the revival story that people love. Like, look at No Man's Sky. That had a revival, and people killed Hello Games and Sean Murray. Like, people killed them, and they were able to turn around and make that a game where people are now like, yo, you should check that out. Like, you should pick that up.
The difference is that with No Man's Sky, they just stayed quiet throughout all the bullshit. They were just like, don't fucking say anything, just work on the fucking game. And I think they've already fucked up by saying something about trying
Anthem?
to fix Anthem. They should just fucking quietly put out patches and update it and let everyone else start talking about it and just fix the shit they need to fix and just shut the fuck up. Because that's why No Man's Sky is still popular now, is because No Man's Sky, they were like, just shut the fuck up. Just shut up. Don't fucking talk to nobody. Just fix the fucking game. And I think that's why, like, I keep going back to No Man's Sky, because they're like constantly doing update after update. And every time you hear about that game, it's not from them, it's from everybody else saying, yo, they fucking fixed this, dude. This is really fucking good now. Like, it's all everybody else saying it, and it's not them saying it. And honestly, I called it last year. 2021, BioWare will be killed by EA. 2021, BioWare is gone because they will fuck it up because they were not doing it right. And they have to fix Anthem before they do Dragon Age. Think about that.
Damn.
Dragon Age, and Dragon Age Inquisition was not well received. So it is like big time fuck up after fuck up after fuck up.
By who though? That shit went like Game of the Year on a couple outlets.
So it's like by the fans and by sales compared to what they were expecting to make.
Gotcha.
So Dragon Age Inquisition was not as good as Origins or its expansion, and DA2 wasn't even anywhere near it. So it's like, what are you gonna do about this fucking game before you do Dragon Age again and deal with that bullshit? So it's a spooky time for BioWare.
You know,
personally,
I kind of want to bounce off this topic into another topic. How do you guys feel about games today versus maybe games, a decade ago? In terms of quality, how do you guys feel about that?
I mean,
think about it.
I think it's a lot of broken games today. Because we get all these type of patch. Like, think about how these games would be though if we didn't have so many patches. It's always a day one patch.
Always,
these games always come out with, and then on top of that, you get patches on top of patches weeks after and after. So it's just like, what if that system wasn't there anymore for these games? Like, how would they come out? Will we get more delays? Because these games need more, time in the oven. And so you got to think like that versus back then when games like you had to release it how it is. And if it was broken, some of them had recalls and stuff like that. But a lot of times people didn't even know about that. So you just had to play a broken game or not play it at all.
Yeah.
Not a decade ago.
Send your cart in to get it fixed, to get it patched.
Let's do from 2 decades ago. Let's do 2 decades.
Oh yeah, you could. Yeah, what Jay May said. If you're talking about 2 decades ago,
from the time span, yeah.
A decade ago, it's the same shit. Games come out broken, they patch shit. Hopefully, they patch it correctly. But.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I was having a conversation on Twitter about games today versus maybe games 20 years ago, or games that came out in the PS2, Xbox, GameCube, even maybe N64 era, PS1, right? And how people were saying that people were saying like no games were broken back then. They were saying like
they were definitely broken.
No,
back
it
then.
was broken.
It was solved. It wasn't as been into this now.
Didn't Super Metroid have a huge issue? File issue where they had to send their cart in?
Yeah, they were making the case that
I think that was Other M had that issue.
20 years ago, like barely any games were broken. Someone even made a comment. You can't count the games on that were broken. And I'm like, is that really the case? I know now in 2020 there's more games broken today and more games come out with problems today. But you also gotta consider there's a lot more games in general. There's a lot more developers. There's a lot more gamers today than 20 years ago as well. But I think since we're in this era of like social media and when a major game comes out and it comes out broken, it gets so much attention. But I feel like if we really sat back and looked at all the games that actually released not broken, you would find yourself, there's a shit ton of games that come out even in today's era perfectly fine, not broken, with no issues though. If you would actually sit down and think about that, because we always hyper focus on the Anthems, the what else launched super bad? The Diablo
a lot of
remastered,
it.
you know what I mean?
Diablo
Arkham
3,
Knight,
But my
Battlefield
point is,
4, Drive Club, like
I'm just trying to
Halo
say-
Master Chief
I'm-
Collection,
I'm just
Assassin's Creed
saying-
Unity.
I'm just saying, but with every bad game you can announce, you probably can announce a shit ton of games that across all devices or like across, the PS4, Xbox, PC that launch have smooth launches though. But we just really don't highlight those. You know what I mean? Like we never highlight those or we never talk about those. How do you guys feel about that?
Well, that's because back in the day, if your game launch broken, you was pretty much fucked. Like, because it just, or like with the Metroid situation, they had it where like you had to send your game in or send in something so they can fix it and then send it back. So they was losing like money doing shit like that back then. But now, nothing really got to move. Like if the game broke, don't play that motherfucker until they patch it. Like, you know what I mean? So it's just an easy fix now, I guess. That's why it's not as prevalent.
So, okay, go ahead, Alex.
What's the real question? Because I'm trying to figure out what you're trying to say.
The real question is I just wanted to have a discussion like games today versus a decade ago, because people are just saying that games back then were just of a higher quality in terms of like being broken or were just better overall than today. I just wanted to get your thoughts on this discussion.
A higher quality. I'm someone who does believe that older games are now infinitely better than what we had back then. 100%. On top of that, though, higher quality. I think back then they were taking more risks with games, and there was just a bigger array of games to play rather than the typical what we see now or very like constrained.
Even I don't even believe that.
That was because double A games back then.
But Alex, I don't even believe that. Like, there's the games that you're talking about are probably highlighted more, but like we log on to there's so many fucking different types of games available today. There's so many developers creating different kinds of shit today.
When you look at so hold on, when you look at something like Steam, right, compared to what people are willing to buy and to play, is very different from back then. Like games like Jet Force Gemini, games like Wave Race, Cruisin' USA, just anything on the N64, Mischief Makers, that stuff wouldn't really make an impact as much as it did back then as it would today. And is it because there was less games to play, or because the market was less saturated, or is it because we've started going down this really narrow road? But I think the older games, especially the older PlayStation games, like Brave Fencer Musashi, Einhander, fucking The Bouncer, Castlevania Symphony of the Night, like completely changing all these formulas to do everything. I think everybody was much more open to different styles of games than they were today, personally. That's just from my personal perspective. But I think today everyone is very cautious about where their $60 goes. And I think they're more like, okay, I'm going to spend $60. I want to make sure I get a very good experience. So I need to make sure that the game I'm going to buy is on the mark of what I really want to play. Compared to back then where it was like, there's not much to play. Therefore, I'm willing to take more of a bigger chance at something different and really enjoy something new. So and plus what all we had was magazines besides like everything else.
That's another thing too though. Like it ain't even that the quality was different. They couldn't launch a fucked up game back then. Like that's not what y'all
couldn't.
If the infrastructure was back then like it is today, a lot more games would have launched fucked up. I don't think y'all realize that. Like, because people know what they can get away with, bro. They know.
They can patch that
motherfucker. If it's fucked up, we can always fix it. But back then it was like, if it's fucked up, we fucked off. Like it's over with. Like,
they went through probably more strenuous QA back then.
And I think not even just more strenuous QA, but I think also too, like it was harder to find bugs and game breaking glitches in those games rather than seeing what we have now. I mean, look at Call of Duty getting like an 89 gig patch for Battle Royale.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
It's and honestly, I'm probably wrong at the size of the file, but who fucking cares? It's too much. Like it's too much, right? And when you're looking at it, like look at a game like Conker's Bad Fur Day, right, for the N64, and look at what that game did. The voice acting in that game, the way that game was presented, the problems they solved in that game. And look at games nowadays where they're like, this game is 65 gigs, but it's because it's all uncompressed audio, right? Or it's because we just don't want to compress the FMV, or we don't want to do anything on the other side. And it's just laziness. It's just pure laziness in a lot of game developers today.
Yep.
And you're just looking like why does Call of Duty have 4 different downloads on the PlayStation? It makes no. All I hear about, like on Giant Bomb, all I hear is them complain about how Call of Duty has to download certain things to then have you play a certain part of the game. And I'm worried about next gen having SSDs and storage space, because
Oh, yeah,
that's
they
going to be the
finna
same.
abuse that shit.
But
It's
then
gonna be
they
the same
they saying
fucking
they're supposed to
problem.
have it's supposed to be easier to compress certain files though. So it's
Yeah.
not it might not be as big a file as
But
we
the
think.
but the thing is, they're not gonna want to compress it because it's going. They're gonna have that allotted space. So fuck compressing it. There's no reason to.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's what they're doing
And
right
how
now. They should compress a lot of this shit. It's like Alex said. There's no reason Call of Duty should be. I think somebody told me it's over 200 gigabytes. It's bigger than Red Dead too. Come on,
That
It
makes
doesn't
sense.
make any sense.
That shit
And
got
it's
up every
crazy.
time I boot it up.
I think
crazy.
so. I
Go ahead,
think
Kofi.
that's just the cost of always being connected, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like, as long as at least I can remember, developers will try to finesse you, whether if it's a shitty cash grab game or or some bullshit, right? So I feel like, just like Jack says, you give them an inch, you give them a mile. Now that we are connected to the internet, right? So maybe they have room to do like what a Pokemon did with Sword and Shield, and maybe release it, rush it out. Then later on, maybe add more content or cash grab you like an expansion later down the road. So,
And then do Game of the Year editions and stuff like that for
Yeah,
$40
so
and stuff like that.
Absolutely.
So I
Yeah.
guess this is just the negatives when you're always connected to the internet. So even though
And-
there's positives to the situation, there's also negatives where
Gotta
they'll
take the good with the bad,
they'll
no.
take
You do.
advantage of it, right?
And look at something like, and Jackson would be like, but Diablo 3, what, what a change of a game from its original inception with a real money auction house to what it is now. And so how do you preserve something like that, right? As a piece of history, look at No Man's Sky, what it started out as, what it became, what it went through, how it evolved, and look at games like Destiny, how that changed too, just immeasurably. And I think back then, and why I love older games, my favorite era is the SNES, PS1. That's my favorite fucking era. That grab of games right there. PS2 is right behind it. But PS1 games and SNES games are literally, personally, the best collection of video games ever made. Hands down, period, with a T at the end of it. Because those games tried new things. Those games pushed the envelope. Those games created new music, new genres, new styles of gameplay. They pushed the hardware. They really did something new every single time they had a game out. Legend of Legaia is different from Fantasy, which is different from Legaia, which is different from Secret of Evermore, which is different from Secret of Mana, which is different from Chrono Trigger, which is different from Final Fantasy 3. That's 10 RPGs that are all different across those two systems that are vastly different in every way. And you just don't find that anymore. Now everything is an indie roguelike, roguelite, Castlevania, Metroidvania game, right? Or you've got AAA stealth mechanic, third-person action adventure shoot 'em up. And that's all people want. And you're like, all right, dude, fucking play something new. Try something else. That's why I did the Steam recommends, because I'm like, people need to stop playing the same fucking shit and try something new, whether it's $10, $15 or something. Expand yourself a little bit. My favorite game on the PS1 was fucking Gran Turismo 2. I fucking loved Gran Turismo 2. It's one of my favorite fucking games. But what happened to Gran Turismo? It's in the fucking shelf now, right? Or look at fucking Final Fantasy 7, Final Fantasy 8, fucking even the PS2. You've got fucking Zone of the Enders, all this weird shit. .hack. It's just people just don't want to fucking touch anymore. And or what happens is every game publisher thinks that every game's going to make Call of Duty money, when it's not going to make Call of Duty money, and they budget for Call of Duty money, and they understand.
They chase the clout.
Chasing the clout. Look what SquareSoft did, or Square Enix did with Tomb Raider, Hitman, and all those other games that sold millions of copies, but they underperformed. Like that's fucking crazy to me. Like Hitman 2 is so fucking good and nobody's fucking plays that game because Hitman and Hitman 2 are fucking unbelievable games and no one fucking touches them because of whatever fucking. But get in those fucking games. Try something fucking new. Fucking expand yourself because you're missing out on games that you probably would never played because of either graphics or fucking something like. Oh God, just fucking do something. Like there's so many good fucking games, dude. Like let go of that bullshit. Because life is too short. There's so much good art, and in games there's art everywhere. And if you just fucking sequester yourself into one fucking thing, you're never gonna grow or find anything good. You're just gonna be bored, and you're gonna think everything is dry and bullshit. And it's just like, don't fucking do that to yourself. I'm done preaching.
He preaching, dog. See what getting pussy do to you? That shit crazy, man. Change your life.
I'm also like.
Yeah, Alex, you're on a roll. As long as you don't, have any Last of Us slander, you know what I mean? It might be a great podcast today, man. You did good. You're on the roll. Niggas are loving you. We in church right now. Alex took us to church.
I'm gonna keep it right there. Y'all need to play Death Stranding.
Yeah, we're gonna leave it at that.
That was a good breakdown, yo. That was a good breakdown. Good speech you went on over there.
I ain't got nothing to add to that.
There you go. Sorry,
Alex
I went off on a tangent.
He bodied that. He's right. People need to absolutely try new games and try new games. Don't let these platforms, restrict you from playing great games, Jack. So it is what it is. Jack made a spicy tweet the other day. Actually, hold up. I was sleeping in my bed. Peaceful.
I know what you're talking about.
I was sleeping in my bed, peaceful, enjoying some TV, rest, sleep. Then I check my phone. I get some notifications. Ooh, shade at Kofi. I'm like, what the fuck is going on, yo? I'm like, what's going on? Then I don't know what exactly Jack said. Maybe he can remember what he said. Jack, what did you say exactly? Can you help?
Pretty much, man. I wasn't even talking about Kofi, but it can be applied to him. But I was referring to this other dick eater off Twitter that I just hate that like neutral. Like I just don't understand. Neutral gamers, right? Now, this is what people misinterpret what I say, right? Now, you can be a gamer that's like kind of like you play on everything, right? That's a thing. That is a thing. But you're always gonna have a fucking preference, right? Kofi plays on all the platforms, but he has a preference. He like playing on PC. He like his Nintendo. He got preferences, right? I just hate those people that refuse to acknowledge a preference. It's dishonest. It's sad. And you're a fucking dick eater, dog. Point blank, period. I can go get the tweet I was referring to. This dude, I don't know.
Go ahead, pull it up.
And apparently this dude used to be a Sony dude. Then Microsoft started sending them shit. Now y'all gonna feel Spencer asshole. Let me see if I can find
Is that Paris nigga? Is that the Paris, the black guy, or Paris or some shit?
Oh, was it him? I think it was.
You know what's crazy, Kofi? That's exactly who the fuck I'm talking about. That's crazy. I ain't even say dude's name. See, I told you.
Like seal in the face.
That dude
Listen. If people do not know what my preference is by now, then I do not know what to tell you. I don't even consider myself a neutral. But I wouldn't lock myself from playing a game that I'm interested in because it's on Xbox. Like Jack, that's the difference. That's just the difference.
But I don't feel like I'm shaming you.
I don't feel like I'm shaming you. It is what it is. I don't feel like
I still play the game that's available on Xbox though. I want to play the next Ori. I'm gonna play the game. I'm just not gonna buy an Xbox for that game though. That's the thing.
But so
what's up?
Are you saying, I don't know if I misinterpreted you or was it you, but are people saying like neutral doesn't exist?
Neutral gamers definitely don't exist. Absolutely.
Jack is saying neutral gamers do not exist.
Absolutely not.
So wait, Jack, what do you mean by neutral?
Yeah, like what's your definition of neutral then?
Okay,
I love every platform and I have no biases towards.
But this is the thing, all right?
None of them.
This is the thing, right? These people, they'll admit a preference when it comes to religion, sexuality, their family members, their foods of choice, their phones, whatever it is. Oh, I won't buy a TV unless it's Samsung. I won't buy a car unless it's Chevy. That's my favorite daughter right there. That's my favorite cousin. Platform, gaming. I love everything. How dare you insinuate that I don't play on everything? And you don't play. You don't like everything. You should be ashamed of yourself. Oh my God, what is wrong with you? Why can't everybody play this great games everywhere? And get your cool by. I put a fucking pool stick up your ass,
Jack. Where I put my dick and where I play my games is two different things, man.
But this is crazy though, right? A motherfucker will admit they racist before they admit that they got a gaming preference. How does that work? How does that work?
Where did that even come from?
Neutral definitely exists.
That's happening everywhere.
So J-Man, would you consider yourself a neutral gamer?
Yes, I would consider myself a neutral gamer.
J-Man,
because
oh my God,
I will not deprive myself from a great game no matter what platform.
But I think.
But do you have a preference?
I think you have a preference.
Yes, I have a preference. I do have a preference.
Do you acknowledge that you have a preference?
Yes, I acknowledge that.
Okay, then you're not one of the people I'm talking about.
See,
but
I
being a neutral gamer, you can those two things can both be true though. That's what I'm saying. You can have a preference, which means shit. If everything was to come to this platform,
that's another thing, though, right?
Perfect.
There's nothing.
But I'm not depriving myself from that game because
I'm
it's
not
not
saying
on my
deprive
preference.
yourself. I don't deprive myself of a game. If I want to play a game, I will play the game. This is my thing. People think that I'm automatically saying you have to be just outright aggressive fanboy. You got to shit on everything else. I'm not saying that. I know people. I know people that play on multiple platforms. They don't care where certain games are at, but they're not as like it's like when you know when people like we get it, you vape, bro. Like we get it. Like when motherfuckers always gotta announce they vegan or you know what I mean? You just gotta announce that you I actually love everything. Okay, I actually play on every like
wait. So for you, it's not the fact that they are that, it's the fact that they're putting it in your face about that.
It's a very pretentious way of coming about a conversation. They think that make, and this is another thing. Just because you don't have a outright preference of games you play or where you play games, that doesn't make your opinion more valid. It don't make you a better gamer than nobody. Your opinion does, like you get this holier than thou. I'm on a higher plane of thinking because I don't do console war. But console war has existed for generations, since gaming has existed, since decisions have existed. It's always going to be a debate, okay? I either like this or I like this. You can't blur the lines like fucking Robin Thicke when it come to gaming, dog. Phil Spencer got y'all niggas acting totally different. Now, competition ain't never mattered, and games are changing. Console sales don't matter. They don't give a fuck. They just want you in your ego. All right, bro. All right. You just been listening to Phil Spencer fat head ass, and now he ruined gaming. Everybody on their phone.
Let Jack know. Listen, if I had my 5 minutes, Jack, it's his.
I'm done, though. I'm trying to find this tweet. This dude's just
yo.
What is tweeted?
I don't know how to follow up after that shit.
Find the tweet, Jack. Find the tweet.
Yeah, but it's just crazy. But I do agree with this. Every single person has a preference, and I have a preference. You see where I game every day. You see where I'm at every day. This is not really hard to figure out.
I also have the same preference.
I don't have an issue with that. Yeah, see, the
thing, Jack has a beef with me probably. He says because I don't cry for like. Exclude like that doesn't bother me. It's not it doesn't bother me though, Jack. I'm sorry,
but people
it doesn't bother me.
People hide their biases behind being like, okay, I can name somebody else in the community. It's a dude named Boomstick XXL or whatever the fuck his name is. This dude is a fucking dick eater, right? Because he claims to love everything, but he never has anything positive to say about PlayStation. He clearly is an Xbox fan, right? So, and it's just crazy. Like, I remember Sony released some type of statement. This dude was like, I've been in the police force for 20 years, ex-police officers, I can tell their line. Nigga, what the fuck are you talking about, dog? Like,
what does that have to do with
anything? Nut ass the fuck up. I don't get people in this community, bro. If you like Xbox, say, hey, I like Xbox. I ain't got no problem with PlayStation. I'll say, fuck PlayStation. I got this. I don't know if you think you're more endearing to people or you're going to get more clout or people going to fuck with you. Bro, be yourself, bro. I just see a whole bunch of fake bullshit. Oh, that's why I don't really be tweeting like that no more, dog. Because everybody want to be liked by everybody. Everybody not going to like you, bro. And if you pretend to like everything, I ain't gonna like your motherfucking ass, okay? Straight like that. I think I'm done. I gotta find his tweet.
Anybody, y'all niggas want to add to that shit?
I ain't got shit to add.
I think let Jack do what Jack wants to do.
Yeah.
Where is this tweet? I cannot find.
I understand. I kind of understand what he's saying. The people who kind of hide behind their
preference.
The max of I'm a neutral.
Yeah,
they clearly have like a bias towards certain platforms.
That's my thing.
I be even calling people out on certain shit. Like, shout out to my niggas like FC Violet and Dev. They're my niggas though, you know.
Oh, FC Violet,
them niggas, yo, Xbox. No.
FC Violet is a fucking loser, dog.
Nah, I'm cool. I'm cool.
I remember one time. No, I got some heat for this nigga, right?
Oh my God.
Fuck that nigga. No, I remember one time I criticized this dude, right? This dude was like, "Hey, bro, what games are you really playing? Are you even really a gamer?" My nigga. My streaming account got more trophies than your main account, bitch. What the fuck you talking about? FC Violet, go put a dick in your ass. You talking to me like that, goofy bitch.
No, but some
like that, nigga.
But all I'm saying, some people kind of hide behind the neutral thing. Some people kind of hide behind the neutral thing, where the case is like, it's okay, yo. Like, if you prefer Xbox, say you prefer Xbox. So, like, if you prefer PlayStation, say you prefer PlayStation. You know what I mean? If you prefer PC, say you prefer PC. But I do understand your point, being frustrated in those kind of people where they clearly have a bias towards a specific
just keep it real, yo. Who gonna get offended?
Behind the max of
a
neutral.
It's weird to me. It's just weird to me. I don't know.
And stuff like that. I feel like I don't do that, though. I really feel like I don't do that, though.
I think
you don't really be like.
I think the phrase "neutral gamer" is kind of shitty, to be honest. I think it's a shitty term. Personally,
I don't think so.
Like, I'm a neutral. Like, what the fuck does that even?
It means that no matter where the game is, you would play it. Like the fuck.
So then you just like, if you see a game.
No, but J-Man,
right? That's exactly what it is.
Yo, you just love video game. Doesn't mean you're a neutral.
Just like
but
video games.
But this is in the sense of console wars. Okay. Neutral gamer is in the middle of the console war debate.
But you're not in the middle. You're not in the middle if you have a preference, though. If you have a preference, you prefer PlayStation over Xbox, you're not a neutral gamer. But will you play an Xbox game that looks good? Yeah, because you're a gamer. You know what I mean? Like, you're a gamer.
Right. But that's why I said two things could be true. You can have a preference and be a neutral gamer. You can be both.
Okay.
You can be both.
Because I think people are, when they think neutral gamer, they think, oh, you're directly on the middle, you're not biased, you love each platform equally and stuff like that. And I don't look at it like that. I think that's how people look at the
That's probably how people look at it.
The definition of a neutral. That's why they're frustrated how people act like that. You know what I mean?
I think when it comes to neutral gamer, it should be more about the game. Like, no matter if you see a game, you're like, oh, that shit is fire. And if at the end it has the Xbox flash screen,
yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah,
but as a neutral gamer, you like, oh, that's fine.
Okay,
I'll play it on my Xbox. Oh, I'll play it.
See, this is the type. Hey, everybody, look at me. I'm the great. Like, Reed, can you put this on screen, yo? Look at this, yo. This is the type of shit that irritates the fuck out of me, yo. Look at this dude. Look at this fucking dude.
Hold up, Jack. Hold up.
Jack got smoke for somebody.
Jack got smoke. I like it.
I'm just saying, I be having smoke for these niggas, bro, because they fake as fuck.
Hold on.
FC, you my nigga. I hate it had to be him. I hate it had to be him.
That nigga's a dick sucker, dog.
Oh my God.
I hate it.
That's what I said yesterday when you was streaming on. He got all this dream slander. He was like, man, let a PlayStation fan come up to me. I'm gonna actually see their account. Look at my account, nigga. Let's see yours. Where your account at, FC?
Yeah.
Somebody sent me your shit. I was not impressed.
Jack, you know how people like that used to be a thing, like checking trophies, checking gamer score to validate. But I've noticed with people, niggas never love to check my shit. You know why? Because it never goes against their agenda, so they hate to check my shit.
You guys see, that's what I'm saying.
They hate to check my trophies. They hate because I have more platinum than most common fanboys. I have more achievements than most Xbox, and I don't even be playing on Xbox. And like people hate
when it don't benefit them, they don't want to check.
They never want to check my stats. Check my shit. They see what I do.
That's what I'm saying.
What they gonna see when they check your shit, Kofi? You beat every game on normal? That's fine. Man.
J-Man,
that's
I
your
beat
preference.
games. At least I don't play 2 games a year and play Abzu 3 times and start capping.
What?
Niggas. Get out of here,
Abzu is
bro.
a great game, sir. You need to stop
my
disrespecting Abzu first and foremost. All
I
right,
tried to start that game. That shit.
play that shit, Jack. Play that shit.
Hold on. All right, Jack. So you wanna read this tweet that you wrote?
All right, let me try to read it.
I have it on the screen.
That's one night.
And tell oh shit.
wait.
I thought that nigga was a spotter at first. I'm like,
and tell us why this tweet pisses you off. All right, tell us why.
Well, this ain't the tweet I was specifically referencing, but this is one of them. It says, "Why get mad over a game potentially being on another platform? Does brand loyalty mean that much? Why not want everyone to experience a title as amazing as Horizon Zero Dawn? Does purchasing a PS4 earn you street cred?" See, this is nut ass behavior, right?
That's a good question, Jack.
Okay, this is the thing, right? You can not understand. You can not understand why people don't want a game to go other places, but at the same time, I just don't like the he's talking down, right? He's trying to make it feel like I purchased a PlayStation for this, right? I'm a PlayStation dude. I don't want this game to go nowhere. I feel like my purchase may have been invalidated. If this is the sole original purchase item, right?
Is it buyer's? That sounds like buyer's remorse.
It might be. I don't fucking know. But the thing is, my thing is, why does it bother you, right? I just want to understand people. People always saying, "Oh, why does this and this bother you?" But the fact that it bothers me, it bothers you. So just shut the fuck up talking to me, dog. Like I can't stand these niggas, bro.
I think personally, like when you look at it, like to be honest, a lot of the people that are bothered by Horizon Zero Dawn possibly coming to PC and saying really outlandish shit, you're just like, why the fuck do you care that much about an exclusive to a plastic box that you bought? Like, shut the fuck up and play the video game.
Kofi,
so I
please
can see
post
that.
Kofi, you ain't post the whole tweet, yo. Post some pictures he posted, yo. Please. Look how this dude looking on his second picture. You're like, look at this dude, man.
Speaking of Horizon, though, when
look at this dude,
to PC,
man.
Hold on, let me post.
When Horizon coming to PC?
Come on, yo.
Jason need to hit us with another rumor, dog. That shit getting dry.
Dog, we're probably not gonna be hearing about that until probably the PS5 reveal. We're not gonna be hearing about that anytime soon, dog. I don't think they're gonna be talking about that without the PS5 being unveiled. You know what I mean? You said post the second pic.
Yeah, look how he's smiling on the second pic. I can't deal. Like, well,
is this it?
The second pic when he's smiling like he fucking.
Leave that man alone, Jack.
That man looking like he just found that McDonald's put dick on the menu, dog. He happy as shit, yo.
He looked like that one meme.
Come on,
that
yo.
one gif where dude is like, "Oh my god, wow, wow."
Yo, these guys are wild today. Hold up.
Absolutely wild.
Fuck out of here, man.
Oh, shout out!
You know what's crazy? If you wouldn't have put them pictures with it, I probably wouldn't have felt no type of way. Them pictures is what did it, yo. Especially the second one. The second picture crazy, yo. He gotta cut it out, man. Stop it.
Oh man, shit is crazy. All right, yo, let's move on. Dragon Ball Kakarot, you know, the game that everybody was shitting on me for enjoying, and I enjoyed. I put like 50 hours in the game. I really like it a lot.
Kofi,
So
you're
Dragon
not
Ball
allowed to like
Kakarot.
anything.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to like it. You know, I like too much stuff. I'm sorry, I like too much stuff. Dragon Ball Kakarot sold 1.5 million first week. Jack, is this a W or is it a L?
I'm gonna give it a W. I'm gonna give it a W.
Give it a W.
Yeah, because I didn't see a lot of people checking for this game, man. A lot of people was actually pretty critical of it.
A lot of people were shitting on it on the timeline, but it turned around and did 1.5 million. Is this a W or L? Yo, Chatman, is this a W or L, man?
That's an L, dog.
Then they already had the assets too, so they probably had to spend too much.
They know what time it is now, dog. Just put out the same game, same stories.
J-Man, why is this an L?
Over and over.
Why is this an L?
And y'all gonna eat it up. Y'all just gonna eat up the same shit.
But how's it an L?
Y'all eating up the same shit over and over.
It seems like you're
that's
mad.
what y'all want to play.
It seems like you're mad.
I'm not mad.
Are you upset?
I would just like to play new stories and shit like that. You know what I mean? If I'm gonna pick up a job, I'm not trying to sit around for the same story over and over.
Hey, all I gotta say, Dragon Ball stands. We did it.
Y'all did it.
Y'all
We
did
did
it.
it. Dragon Ball stands. Everybody who copped Dragon Ball Kakarot, we did it. We're the reason why Dragon Ball games are still coming out till this day. We're the real. Don't let nobody else tell you nothing. We're the reason why Dragon Ball games are coming out today. We stand for Dragon Ball. I got the whole DVD collection. You know what I mean? I got the whole DVD collection. We stand for Dragon Ball. This is a big W for us, and I'm extremely happy and proud of the Dragon Ball Z community, dog. Nah,
let me ask you a question though, Kofi. Like, do you feel like the gameplay in this game was like a big departure from any of the other previous Dragon Ball games you played?
Listen to this. It's the closest thing to the anime I've ever played out of any Dragon Ball Z game I've played. And I've played a lot of fucking Dragon Ball Z games over the years. It's the closest thing to the anime. Closest.
I'm just saying, like, gameplay wise, does it stand out from other Dragon Ball games that you played?
Gameplay wise, the combat is similar to like Xenoverse a little bit, but
it's
really the adventuring that I really enjoyed. Bless you. Bless you.
Oh, sorry.
It's really the adventuring I really enjoy about Dragon Ball Kakarot, you know, the adventuring aspect and stuff like that. So yeah. I liked it though. I really enjoyed it, man, and I'm looking for the next gen Dragon Ball Z game. Hopefully they take it to the next level.
They won't, cause y'all bought this shit. They not gonna take this shit to the next level.
So you said they put
Who said this wasn't a step up though? Who said this was?
That's why I asked you. You didn't. It didn't sound like it was a step up. I asked you, was it a big departure? You said, well, it compared.
It's the closest. I'm just saying, it's the closest thing to the Dragon Ball anime I've ever played anything. That is a step up.
And what sense though? That's what I'm saying though. You talk about the gameplay like it's the other games,
like the open world aspect. Like the hub worlds and traveling to like, you know, the cities and shit like that. The little mini games. I wish they had more mini games in that shit, but just overall experience, I really enjoyed it. But anywho, that's a big W for Dragon Ball fans. So that's all that.
You said this man said anywho.
Y'all see that trailer for Outriders? It's supposed to be
yes. Saw gameplay today too.
A cross-gen game coming to PlayStation 5, PS4, Xbox Series X, and the Xbox One. The Outriders. What do you guys think?
Trash. That shit look trash, yo.
They literally use coming to next-gen console as a way to get excited for. Because other than that, the shit is a cookie cutter Destiny Division clone. Like that shit
looks shit. It looks shit.
Exactly.
It
looks
like a worse version.
Yeah, a worse version of those games too.
It looks shit. It does look
Stupid
shit. And I've seen the
fuck.
gameplay.
Ass.
Yo, the two next gen games coming out are both looter shooters, bro. You know what I mean? We got. All right, now one's a
loot slasher. Loot slasher.
Yeah, one's a loot slasher. They're looter games though. Both of them look mid.
I don't know why I thought we was leaving that in this generation.
I'm scared for the future. I'm sorry, bro. This is crazy.
Yo, a whole lot of looter shooters, dog.
Oh, what? Yeah, I need to start seeing these. I need to start seeing more different. As like Alex was saying, like I just need something different, man. I don't want this to be another looter battle royale generation with better visuals.
God.
Like I don't want it to be. I'm trying to hold out hope. We're only seeing these third-party early in the gen games right now. I need to see something.
It's time. It's time to get into some good shit. Try something new, fam.
You know what other games need to stop? Games with big ass empty open worlds. We gotta stop this though.
Looking at you, Death Stranding.
Well, I can kind of understand Death Stranding.
Alex got some smoke. I
can kind of understand Death Stranding the way the game was,
but you did. Tell me about that open world. What can you do in it?
Not a goddamn thing. I think that was the point, though.
That was the point.
I asked Alex, what can you do in that open world?
Fucking climb everything, mother.
Oh,
well, J-Main.
Did you beat Death Stranding?
You could,
but you did. Tell me all about it. What can you do in that open world?
You could steal packages from the mules in the world and stuff like that. So that's something, right?
Yeah.
Right?
That's cool. That's fun.
Didn't you want to play something new and different?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought. Go ahead.
I needed to be fun. F-U-N, you know that 3-letter word?
How many games you beat this year so far?
2.
Okay, I'm at 6. So when you gonna actually play some games?
Okay, so you neglected real world responsibilities to beat games. I mean, if that's what you want to do, then sir, be my guest.
Let's
be my guest.
Look at this. Let's take a look at this. Hold up.
Here we go.
Hold up. I have a family. I have a house. I have a son.
Whoa.
I stream twice a week. I make content on my YouTube channel. When was the last time you posted a video, J-Man?
Please don't talk about a stream where you
Oh, snap.
don't
J-Man.
bring that up.
I
Please
even
don't
beat,
bring
J-Man got do-rag maidens. Don't
oh man, I even beat games on my streams. When was the last game, J-Man?
Don't bring up no stream where you talking to yourself, dog. I don't care about that.
Hey, J-Man, do you even get donations on your?
Oh shit! Let's go.
Donations.
Let's go.
Do I look like I need donations, motherfucker?
Oh man, it's all coming to light. It's all coming to light today.
That 50 cents that you get on your streams, dog.
Hey man,
What the fuck is that doing, dog?
it's more than you, fam.
This shit is lit.
When was the last time you posted a video, J-Man?
You can couch donations. I can look at my couch and find more money. What are you talking about?
Hey, J-Man, you ever like beat a series of games all back to back?
J-Man, have you?
Yeah. Yes, I just beat like 6 Kingdom Hearts games. What are you talking about?
That is true. That is true. That is
Yeah.
So you just won.
You gotta stream that though, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, stream that though. You know, man, say no face, no case, man.
Nah, dog. I'm good.
Sounds
I do
good.
plan on
Okay.
streaming though. I do plan on
I'm
streaming.
still waiting on you to stream the Dead
Just
Space
like
2,
you
man.
plan on making content for YouTube channel, right?
Fuck YouTube. Fuck YouTube. I don't give a fuck about
Just like
YouTube.
you plan on beating me and Jack in games.
I never said that. I care too much about my outside activity now.
Like what? Like what, J-Man? You in your 30s? Like what?
I'm in my 30s.
What the fuck?
30s. You on that bullshit.
Oh, y'all are stupid, dog. Y'all are stupid. Yo, is E3 dead? Yo, is E3
Yes.
Oh,
dead?
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Because like real talk, yo. At this rate that it's going, shit is gonna be looking like Crackdown 3 multiplayer service, dog. I'm telling you, it's dry. Geoff Keighley said he's not pulling up to E3.
Dead, fam.
I don't know what's
Kojima
going
must
on,
not
bro.
gonna be there, man.
I
That's
swear,
crazy.
every single week,
Kojima.
I swear, every single week we get like.
Oh, I gotta ban somebody. Hold up.
Nah, don't block nobody. Don't block nobody.
You talking crazy in the chat, yo.
Oh, don't block nobody. What did he block? I'm gonna unblock him. Let me see what he said. Alex, what
Why
did
you
he
such a
say?
bitch, Kofi?
Oh yeah. Nah.
Yo,
What
gets
did he
that
say?
block.
What did he
stays
say?
on that
What did he
block.
say?
Yeah, that's a blockable offense.
And it's not because he talked about me. It's because he talked about my queen.
Okay.
So he keeps that block.
Okay.
Oh, man.
I'll let it live for now. dude.
Yeah,
But-
let that block live. You don't talk about.
All right,
Damn.
so E3, man. Why does it seem like every single week somebody's dropping out of E3?
Because it's dead.
Well, Geoff Keighley, I don't know. Like, it seemed like his got more to do with like his beef with the ESA, and I wonder if that has to do with that. Like, remember that leak that happened
leak
with
of
like,
information, right?
the information that came out? Yeah, because the way he was talking, the language he made it seem like it's not a safe place to be or something like that. He made it just seem like it was like, nah, they not making sure they're protecting us as we go
They
there.
made it too open.
They're not. They're not protecting anyone, dude. They're just sitting there. They fucking put an Excel spreadsheet with everyone. Like, how the fuck?
Yeah.
That is
Somebody-
kind of dangerous, the way they got it now. So
Somebody said Sony not gonna be there. That's why Geoff Keighley not going.
I know Geoff Keighley doesn't want to be there because it's fucking bullshit for him to be there because he'll get fucking doxxed and they'll get no fucking recourse to that. Like, it's dumb.
He also
It's
was
dumb
trying
to
to. He was trying to bring like things together, though. I know he said he was working on trying to bring it so that more people would come, bring the industry closer together. And he was saying that since he wasn't able to accomplish that, then he doesn't want to go forward with it.
Yeah. I mean, but E3. Okay, what if I told you? What if I told you E3 was never actually?
what'd you
Say
say?
you cut out.
It cut out. It cut out. What did you say?
All right. So what if I told you that E3 was never actually really good? You just remember.
I don't
You just
agree with
remember
that.
very specific parts of E3, but you forget all of the shareholder bullshit in between all the parts of E3.
It definitely had its moments. Yeah, I guess you could say that though. You could say that though, because we do remember more. We could look at the majority of E3 and be like, yeah,
Because-
most of these shows was fire.
I get more excited about stuff at PAX, and I'm like, I'd rather go to PAX than go to E3. That's me though.
Nah, I don't know.
No,
Because
what-
because usually the bigger games too. Yeah, that's. I mean, you might not get a chance to play them, but they might be there.
clearly things are changing. I think these companies are trying to find their own way of delivering, their content, their upcoming content. So I could see this being a trend going in the future where less and less people show up to E3 unless they rebrand E3 to something totally different. So I don't know. Am I upset at this by the way it's going? To be honest, E3 is always used to be a dream for me to one day go to E3, but the way it's looking, by the time I have enough clout to end up going to E3, that shit's gonna be not the same completely. Yeah. But for me personally, all that matters is the information. I don't really care how and when it's conveyed to me. You know what I mean? I don't need to learn about new consoles coming out, new games coming out specifically on these days, in June. I don't need to. As long as we get this information through other means, I'm absolutely okay. Because in the end of the day, that's all I care about is the information. So if Sony skips E3, but they're doing their own press event, whether it be a PSX or whether it be something else, I don't care. I guess
I don't know what the fuck Sony doing, man.
But how do you guys feel about maybe E3 changing where you might not see the big press events at E3 anymore, and they'll be hosted maybe somewhere else? Does that really bother you?
Nah,
not really. No,
it don't really, because we all got access to the internet. You know what I mean? And I'm okay with things getting its own day too. I'm cool with that, having its own day, and you get more time to dissect each thing that was announced and stuff like that, or maybe check something out you might have missed. Because when it's all happening in 1 or 2 days, you know what I mean, you kind of just spotting the big shit that caught your eye, and then you might be, overlooking some small things. So I'm cool with things having their own day spread apart and stuff like that throughout the year. It was cool, as an experience, get together for E3 and stuff like that. But I mean, we still gonna do our thing. It's just not what it used to be.
I think the E3 bunker, when you were 3 days off of work, I'm gonna take 3 days off and just sit in front of the TV and watch G4 or fucking Spike and just sit there and watch all the E3 coverage every day. I think that's gone.
Those are good ass times, though.
Those are the best times, man. When you just fucking sit there and just make a fucking like a bed sheet fucking camp fort out of pillows and shit. You're like, I'm just gonna fucking sit here in my fucking underwear, balls out, just watch E3 for the whole time. Ready to go, and fucking when Nintendo announced the fucking GameCube and all the controllers are wireless, and you're like, what the fuck? I was like, what? No wires? That was fucking mind blowing.
And the thing is, other gaming events are becoming more and more popular. We see this with the Paris Games Weeks. We see this with what's the one that's in Germany? Gamescom. Yeah, we see those are becoming extremely popular, and the turnout for those are absolutely crazy. A lot more than E3. So we're gonna get these news regardless. Speaking about shows and events, PAX East 2020. Apparently, The Last of Us Part 2 will be there and playable. Jack, are you hopping on a plane, train, boat?
Pull up, dog.
Pulling up to go and try this out?
I might need to, dog. That thing looking right, dog. I don't know, man.
Pull up to Boston, dog. I'll meet you over there.
Oh man, this shit crazy, yo. I was just I told Weapon, I was just planning on staying in East Memphis, but now I need to go to PAX East. Goddamn, but that's dope. You get to play an hour demo or less.
I wonder how long the line and shit gonna be for that though.
Oh, they say it's an app. It's like a PlayStation Experience app you can download on your phone. They're like, if you want to play it, you need to book your
appointment, right?
Yeah.
I got that app too. So yeah, I don't know. It's in a couple weeks. I'm thinking about going 2.5 hours.
Oh, you only 2 hours away. See, you should definitely do that. You only
isn't BG and them going? I swear, aren't they?
Yeah, I think BG said he was going. I know. I think 3MG be going to PAX East too.
Dog, you should go link up. I'm planning on coming to New York this year.
Later on in the year or
June though.
Early?
That's the thing. I'm planning on coming in June. I'm trying to figure out where I'm gonna stay, and maybe might try to link up with some people in the the Discord. Maybe we all kind of plan it together and try and come with that one day.
Are you meeting?
I think
with y'all? Oh man,
I think most. Yeah, I was about to say. I think most of them live in like.
around the area.
I would have to come. I would have to come down and meet y'all down there.
Yeah. So I'm still trying to decide where I should stay, whether it be like Manhattan or like Brooklyn, or I don't know where I'm gonna stay.
Dude, just stay in the city. Don't stay in Brooklyn. Just
Stay in
go.
Manhattan.
You better go to Manhattan, my man.
If you're gonna stay anywhere, then stay in Chelsea because Chelsea's really nice.
Kofi seen Drake and Marcy. Now
He trying to get Ubered around by Jimmy. You ain't slick.
Yeah, you ain't. Don't do Brooklyn because look, dude, if you're gonna go to Brooklyn, where do you want to? You have the fucking bridge. Just stay in the fucking city. Fly into either JFK or LaGuardia. Like, just go fucking in and just fucking stay in Chelsea, and then go from Chelsea. You can go anywhere you want, but just download the right app for the trains, and you'll be fine, dude. Like, just stay in fucking Chelsea's nice. It's not expensive, and there's good restaurants there, and you're fine in that area.
So I'm gonna pull up. I want to link up with some of my brethren from the Discord and chill, man.
Now you didn't see the video of Drake and Marcy project?
Yeah, I did.
Oh,
they would say he was shook and all that.
He was looking like a real owl at that motherfucker.
Hate to see it.
He's 60.
Yeah, man.
That shit was funny as hell. What was Drake doing out there, Kofi? What was he doing?
Shooting a video, my guy. You already know he's dropping some heat just now.
He where he not supposed to be, dog.
What if I told you Drake is not a good rapper?
All right, end the podcast.
I ain't gonna go that far.
All right, end the podcast. We're wrapping it up.
What if I told you that?
Alex, want to do your outro real quick? Do your outro?
The majority of new rappers are actually very terrible.
Alex, do your outro real quick. Do your outro real quick. I'm serious. I'm serious. I'm serious. Do your outro real quick.
We done?
We done.
Alex is wilding, yo.
Hey, man. Thanks for watching the podcast. Drake sucks as a rapper.
Yeah, well, we pretty much are done, yo. There wasn't much topics to even talk about. We were even gonna do this podcast, but the people,
it's dry out here, man.
The people were actually really begging for it this week. You know, shout out to Butch. He was asking for that shit. A couple of people also was asking for that shit. I'm like, yeah, we have to come through, help these guys, you know, get through their work shifts. So hopefully y'all enjoyed the podcast. This one will be a little bit shorter one. We started a little bit late. We covered all the topics that we wanted to discuss. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. We're gonna go ahead and get the hell out of here. Make sure you guys check out our Patreon, and make sure you guys support each and every single panel member by subscribing to their YouTube channels and following them on Twitter, man. Really appreciate it. All right. We're gonna go ahead and do the outros. We'll start off with J-May.
I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Definitely like the stream, share it out, let people know what's going on. If you want to play The Division, I think it's still on sale for $3 on all platforms.
Gross.
So, you know, it's $3, you know what I mean? It can't be that bad, you know what I mean? If you want to check that out. I got Dreams, so I'll probably try and stream it Saturday if I could ever put my dick. If I could put my dick out of my wife this weekend, then I'll probably stream Dreams this weekend. So
you're married. You don't get laid as much as you think anymore.
What? You're right.
You're right.
I was about to argue that.
You're right.
Yeah, we don't get laid.
You're right. But y'all have a good Valentine's Day. If you're single, treat yourself well. If you know, if you got a lady,
you covered. If you're single,
right. Listen, and my men out there, expect a gift from your lady. Don't let Valentine's Day be a one-way street. This is not what we doing. They wanted equality. This is equality. Get your man a gift because he deserves one. And if I don't get one,
what you doing, dog?
OJ Simpson is my idol. Anyway, y'all have a great weekend. God bless and good night.
Yo, Jack.
Man, good podcast. Well, I think it was a good podcast. I kind of had some smoke for a couple people, but it's all good,
went out,
man.
dude.
It's all love, man. It comes from
it's
a place
all
of
love.
love.
Man. I think y'all dick eaters, but at the end of the day, man, it's all love, yo. I don't love you, but it's all love. Everybody enjoy their Valentine's Day. You know, I'm single, so you know I might treat myself special. I might jack off with like some all organic or argan oil or some shit. You know, just real fancy. But YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Mixer, Jack Move Johnny. Y'all know how to get in touch with me, man. And we out. Peace.
Yo, you know, that just reminded me of that episode of Off the Record where should be going left, so don't judge us, yo. But we were talking about like what beating our meat. And what did I act? What did I?
What did y'all say? Y'all got sweaty ass cheeks. That was crazy.
What was the question?
No, we ain't talking about that. We're not doing that.
Remember that episode, yo?
Wait, what was your question? I forgot. Oh, it was like, do you beat off and your ass cheeks get sweaty or something like that?
We're not doing that.
Hey, my man.
Why do you think I had to buy a new chair?
My man, that's crazy.
Yo, that episode was stupid. Y'all need to check out Off the Record. I ain't playing. Go watch the previous episodes. It should be lit.
200 patrons, and I will wear a do-rag on the podcast.
You heard that, man. Fire.
You just can't do it during Black History Month, though. That's all.
Okay, so I'll wait till March.
That's fine.
You get a green one for St. Patrick's Day, some shit like that.
Hey, green on me would look actually pretty good.
And
Green, my favorite color too.
I like that. Facts.
Oh, yo, I got a suggestion for the people who are single and need some alone time on the hubs.
What's the name?
Search Autumn Falls.
Who was that?
Autumn Falls.
I'm about to look that up right now. Who is that? Let me see.
Incognito, you bitch. Just go straight in.
I got you. I got y'all covered.
Let me see, dog.
Y'all searching that shit right now?
Who this?
Oh, hello.
Tell me she ain't bad.
Hold on,
Autumn
let
Falls.
me see.
I've never seen her before.
Tell me she ain't
Yeah,
bad.
but why her titties sag so low though?
Cause they natural. Though.
Oh, Lordy Lord.
Jack.
Oh, there go my food. Hold on.
Hey, she's short too. Wait, is she spitting on her boobs? Oh, Jesus, she is.
Yo, she bad, huh? Anyways. Jack, do you outro that?
She kind of looks like my ex. Not gonna lie.
Oh, damn, your ex was bad then. God damn.
I was a bad dude.
All right, yo, Jack, do your outro that.
Yo, she getting
I
titties.
already did, man.
Oh, you did? You already did?
Yeah, I had that crazy ass shit pulled up. Somebody walked in. Hold on. Y'all gonna get me caught up, yo. Y'all wild.
Jack corny right there. You corny ass.
All right, yo,
man.
Alex, do your outro. I think you're the last one, man.
Hold on, she got curly hair too. I'm in trouble. Anyways, tomorrow we're playing Doom 3, the worst game in the Doom series. So if you want to watch me get really upset at a video game, that's the one to do it on. And then after that is Doom 2016. Finally, a good video game. So come out to the stream and check out my channel with that. It's Alex on YouTube with double X's. Because I'm double long.
This game went to overtime.
Yeah, we getting the hell out of here, man. I hope everybody has a great night, man. We out of this bitch. We'll see you guys next week. Take it easy, people, man.
Peace.